lead outside zone. You have that sifter working underneath, which I think kind of pulls the blockers there. But again, it's almost like a power outside zone because they're skipping the Emol. Emol? Yeah, they're skipping the Emol because they know that he's going to block him on the outside zone. So by design, you think it's more of an outside zone to cut back. And the run blocking does good. McGovern does a good job, not overcommitting to the nose tackle, but getting hands on, allowing GVR to kind of get that positional leverage, even though he actually does. But climbing to the second level and being aware of that gets his primary responsibility. Obviously, if this guy penetrated hard, this is his primary thing. But expecting GVR to cut him off with your assistance, you want to take a good angle to the second level. He does that. You have a good job by ABT. So what you could argue, this is not necessarily perfect. It's good, but it's not perfect. Typically, in Benton's scheme, he doesn't want to chase guys outside. He's a 3-step and go type guy. So let's see, I think he takes like 4. If you want to count that as 1, 2, 3. Yeah. So that's 3rd step. So that's fine. He doesn't chase him too much. The one thing he says is you want to push, not shove. And shoving, he means like really loading up and pushing or shoving him instead of push, where it's just your arms already extended and just knocking him outside. Because when you shove, you tend to take extra steps and then you're not in good position to get to the linebacker. So he gets to him. He doesn't necessarily shove completely. He kind of is in between, but snaps him outside, turns to the second level, picks him up. Carter does a good job again, staying patient, reading, small steps, and just and getting skinny through the A gap. You know, you have a guy like Tevin Coleman who might run right into the back of these guys, to be completely honest, and not be able to cut through this. But you want to be patient, you want to be reading your holes. Obviously, it's congested outside, presses the outside, inside, outside. So now this is the gap he wants to hit, obviously. Presses up the field. Again, smooth footwork in terms of keeping it choppy and allowing himself to break. Light on his feet. Sees again outside versus inside. A little bit of a hesitation. Little 1-2. Get outside, light on his feet, balance, get outside. Good run. Good run blocking too. Sorry, I'm like texting about Sunday. I'm typically on away games. I go to 1 or 2 games a year. Imperative. Okay, that's how you spell it. Yeah, you typically, like on the away games, we'll either my house or my buddy's house, whatever. We have that Jets bus, and we'll park it in our driveway and just be complete hicks and tailgate in my driveway. But now, because I have like the TV and the surround sound in the basement, we'll probably watch the 1:00 games in my driveway, tailgating on the bus with the 2 TVs outside, because the bus we have has a TV. Bring another one outside, drink some beers, watch the games, then for the Jets game, move inside. It's most likely what's going to happen. But we're trying to figure out how to connect cords and all this shit. So we haven't done it in a year, so we're figuring out the logistics now. So I got to answer because it's coming up. 28-49. Okay. Run blocking plus Carter truck. Okay. 11 personnel. You have like a 1 back power. Sorry. Nothing crazy in terms of the play, but I am highlighting him here just to show how powerful he is. And I know that Hightower, when he fills right here, isn't necessarily completely on balance, but this is a tackle he typically makes. But for a guy, he has such a low center of gravity. This is why people talk about, running backs being small. If anything, well, one, there's been a lot of successful small running backs. It helps you a lot in being a running back, to be honest, to be small. It does. So I don't, that argument is not valid. Like, he needs to be bigger as a running back, taller. it helps you a lot in terms of your balance, your center of gravity, your leverage to be when you're shorter. And that's a lot about what a running back is. So good truck, lower his shoulder, truck over high tower, pull his foot out, high knee, get it out of there, run for an extra couple yards. Now in terms of the blocking, again, this one back power. He's going to kick out the edge. He's going to crack. Good job by everybody. Moses gets a hand on the hip, shoves him inside. Number 8. I forget who the frick that is, to be honest. And I can't read it from there. Hand on the hip, shoves him inside. McGovern, good leverage, hand in the hip, him inside. You have AVT, who trips a little bit, still maintains his balance. Inside shoulder or outside shoulder versus inside shoulder. Good job, not letting him scrape over the top. Now, the only thing you'd like to see with this one is Croft in that block be a little bit more forceful in terms of not forceful, but more maybe forceful is the right word. You don't want to see him kind of allow Hightower to penetrate and kind of and screw up Carter's track, and he's a little bit too patient right here. I want to see him attack a little bit more here and really kind of crack him inside. But nonetheless, good run, good blocking for the most part. 2 more plays of Carter. 49-61. Carter yak. I think this is the one play that's really, really nice. There's like a weak outside zone. I think it's to the right? Obviously, 2 tight ends, the wing, 12. Oh, no, okay, sorry, I'm wrong. So there's the right side, it's just a pass. I thought it was a weak zone or something. Okay, Wilson dumps it off to the flat. Great. Obviously, contact balance to want to. It's all there on this play. Good decision, check down. Again, press the outside, gets the shuffling, break inside. Again, that his center of gravity helps him. A lot of running backs will go down here. He's not going to let an arm tackle bring him down. Maintains his balance. Hand down to keep himself up. You can see his eyes are on his second threat too. They go up immediately. Gets to the outside. Hand down again to maintain the balance. Continue up. Like hell of contact balance right there. That is an awesome job. Good job planting that arm. Plant it, stay up. Awesome. Little truck at the end, staying up. Good job, Michael Carter. Good freaking job. He's our best running back. Now in terms of like the reads and all that stuff and whatever, but natural talent, he has legitimate. He could be a legitimate 1A, 1B guy, and that's not like a shitty thing to say about a guy. Like, oh, that's it. That's a lot in today's NFL. A lot of these systems are two back type deals, and I think he could be a starting level running back. In this game, he proved why. Carter run, gun 11, split. Yeah, really good job here. One pressing the inside, so they run like a tight zone split, and this is going to be with tight zone. Whether that be this is his first read or this is his first read. He initially, when he's reading this, to me it looks like this is his first read. And he sees outside leverage. So now first read, second read, there's multiple reads for running backs too. It's not just one, especially in zone or, specifically in zone. So reads that, eyes go inside. He sees this number 98 kind of penetrating a little bit, kind of resetting the line of scrimmage. So he doesn't want to take this ball and just push it right outside right here, because then what's going to happen? These guys are going to fight, and 98, if he has eyes on, is going to fight to get outside. So he actually takes the ball, shortens his stride, presses up towards him, because now if he's pressing, up to the left side of 98, what is 98 going to do? He's going to either kind of lag or try to get, back to the outside right here. And you're going to see that kind of come into effect. Press the inside. He knows this guy is blocked. Bounce it. Hell of a job right there pressing that. A lot of running backs right here. Take this ball, run right to the outside. He widens. It's no gain. But you got to shorten your stride and be patient in zone. Shorten, shorten, shorten. Sees a flash of the helmet. Boom. Get outside. Good block by Davis. Right, Davis? Good block by, let me see this real quick. Good block by, yeah, is that, where's Davis initially? Yeah, right there. So good job getting inside leverage and just driving, hand on the hip. Rest of the offensive line. Good job for the most part. Nothing spectacular from anybody, but they all do their job. They hold their guys up. They create some push. Carter fights 4 yards. Next up, past Michael Carter. The young corners are my number 2 stud of the game. I think I stole this from somebody. I think it's Nania. Pretty sure. Altogether, the Jets cornerbacks yielded only 93 yards and 4 first downs on 14 targets this game. The starting trio of Bryce Hall, Brandon Eccles, and Michael Carter, the second combined to give up 64 yards, 2 first downs on 10 targets. Again, good game. I thought that 7 plays with them. Overall, pretty good. Again, I'm going to run through these decently quick. I had to pause it twice, this thing, which I think 3.5 hours strict in actual time. Guidry line first. Okay, so this is obviously not ideal. Okay, so the one thing with this is, and they did this wrinkle a couple times. I forget if it was Guidry all the time or Carter, but they did put some man and they've been playing more man coverage than I thought they would. But they've been playing some 2, some man, some 6, some 4. I saw 7. Which is like a form of 2, but it's like a match. It's like a match 2. There's a bunch of different rules for it, different calls, whatever. The thing with this being 3rd and 3, Guidry in man coverage, my bad. So I actually remember watching this now. It's a zone coverage. They would do some man coverage on running backs with the corners, but he is in more of like a hook zone here, which is a little bit different of a wrinkle. Usually corners obviously playing outside, whatever it may be.